Joseph, favored son of Israel.
Road to Emmaus. On the third day after Jesus' crucifixion, 2 of his disciples were going to the village of Emmaus. While they walked and questioned each other, Jesus himself came near and walked with them, but their eyes were kept from recognizing him.
What are we going to do now?
I thought he was the one. Why are you walking and talking so sadly?
Don't you know the things that have happened recently in Jerusalem?
What things? The things concerning the prophet, Jesus the Nazarene. The priests and our rulers crucified him.
But we were hoping that he would redeem Israel.
And now it is the 3rd day since these things happened.
Also, some of the women from our group said that he was alive.
Foolish people. Didn't the prophets write that the Son of Man had to suffer these things in order to enter into his glory? Beginning from the law and the prophets, he explained to them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. This is just one of the stories Jesus could have told. Consider the story of Joseph!
Greetings, Bible nerds. Greetings, true believers. It is I, your friendly neighborhood Christian comic creator, artsy Bible nerd. One of these days I'll get it right. Happy Tuesday to ya. Oh, actually, I don't see the chat. Let me get the chat up and running. Getting closer. Gonna get this chat up and running. Alright, excellent. I see the chat. Hello, Simon Toyo Sports. How's it going? So I want to thank, I wasn't expecting this number. I wasn't I wasn't looking forward to this number. I wasn't counting down to the 333 number, but now that I look at it, it is pretty biblical, right? It's 333 followers. So thank you for the last follower that made that happen, DD Kind Music, DEDE Kind Music, all one word. And I Am Certain followed me yesterday, so thank you very much for those 2 followers. So today I'm going to oh, you're doing well, Simon. Excellent. Let me shout out Simon Toyo Sports. The last time I saw Simon Toyo Sports, he was driving. He was racing some cars around the virtual track. So, today I'm going to do some drawing. I'm going to draw Joseph running away. Going away mad from Shechem to Dothan. He met this man in Shechem, and he says, "Hey, where are my brothers?" And this man says, "They were here, but they went to Dothan now." What? Dothan? They're not supposed to be here. Well, that's where they went. I'm going away mad. I'm going to tell them a thing or two. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. Someone is going to be sorry. Someone will be sorry. He doesn't know it's going to be him, though. Alright, so... let's change this brush color to black. Let's take care of these black lines so they don't confuse me later. Black lines drawn with black pencil instead of blue pencil. And these angry eyebrows. Right now, everything else is blue. Everyone's eyes always have a fleck of light in them. And if they don't have a fleck of light in them, that means that they're dead. It means that their eyes are not moisturized in order to reflect any light. And if they're not reflecting light, you either have a problem with your eyes or you are dead. And if you're dead, you have a problem with your everything, not just your eyes. This is not an anime-style comic. I don't mean for it to be. This is a Western-style comic. Western meaning not OK Corral style. I mean Western Hemisphere. I don't mean for it to be anime style, but if you think it's anime style, I'm not going to stop you as long as you read the comic, as long as you learn something about the Bible, learn something about Joseph. That's the key here. That's the goal. I'm a fan of Marvel comics and also, well, mostly Marvel. The DC character that I can stand the most is Batman. So most Marvel comics and Batman. I wouldn't say he's my favorite Bible character. The reason that I wanted to do this book is in order to show how the Old Testament points to Jesus, in order to show how typology works, and if you don't know that word, it's a foreshadowing of the New Testament as told in the Old Testament through the lives of the characters. I see a problem here now. Let's do. Tell you what. Let's go back. Let's redo what I did, and then we'll use the eraser. There we go. So now what? Now let's use the brush. Undo that. Let's go back here. There we go. That's what you want. So I fell in love with the concept of typology back in 2014, I believe. And like the first time that I heard about it, the first time I heard the word, I was blown away. So Joseph shows the life of Jesus in, for example, he was born of a barren womb, a womb that was a miraculous birth, seemingly miraculous because it was, it wasn't a virgin birth, but it was, she was barren. She tried to have kids many times and did not work out for her. But then she finally had a son in Joseph, and let's see, Joseph runs off to Egypt, and he becomes the governor of Egypt, and that was Egypt was the superpower back then. So whoever was the ruler of Egypt was the ruler of this world. So Joseph becomes the ruler of the world. And not only that, the Pharaoh is, in that land, is the father of Egypt, and whoever is second to Pharaoh is, you know what, I've done too much talking, and I've made some mistakes here. Yep, that was on the wrong layer. All of that was on the wrong layer. Let's do some undoing. All right, let's do this. Now we know where we are. Now we know we're on the right layer. So there are many, if you want to know more about typology, you can look it up on Wikipedia. As a matter of fact, why don't we just do that instead of talking about it? Typology. It's also a fragrance, apparently. Typology, Bible, definition. So typology is a theory of history, seeing the whole story of the Jewish and Christian peoples as shaped by God, with events within the story acting as symbol for later events. In this role, God is often compared to a writer using actual events instead of fiction to shape his narrative. So let's go to the definition. In Christian theology, the Bible exegesis is a doctrine of or theory concerning the relationship of the Old Testament to the New Testament. Events, persons, and statements of the Old Testament are seen as types, prefiguring or superseded by antitypes. Events or aspects of Christ